welcome to another episode of ACW Proving Ground, the first episode in 2020. I am Zach Romero, joined at ringside as always by one Christian Override, and we have gone all out for our first show of the new year. I'm talking about not one, not two, but 3 debuts, 2 title fights,
and a partridge.
It is January. Let's move on. All that and so much more leading into ACW New Year's Classic. So without further ado, let's take it to the ring.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in 220 pounds from Poughkeepsie, New York, is Jake Shadows! Making his way to the ring, an official lightweight of 350 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia. He is escorted by fellow member of the Midnight Tribe, Satin Scott. He is the heavy hitter, David King!
Opening action here.
Oh, and a big boot to the face to David King.
And a second. What a way to kick off 2020 here.
Jake Shadows is coming out firing.
Well, I think, whoa!
Damn, another.
I think Jake is trying to end this thing early. The power difference between David King and himself. Oh, no, what a clothesline.
It's like hitting a brick wall that hits back.
No kidding. And Shadows, whatever soul he's got, almost left his body there.
I'll agree with that.
And now David King dragging Shadows to the center.
Yeah, he's got him right where he wants him, and Jake Shadows can do absolutely nothing about it. Oh, Jesus.
Huge clubbing blow to the side of the head. And I think this is exactly what Jake Shadows was looking to avoid here. Just the size difference, the power difference. I mean, Jake was rocking David King with some big boots to start with, and it is all for naught now. And Sage Scott looking on, very pleased at ringside.
Oh, your ACW Cruiserweight champion.
Huge body slam from King. Coming back perhaps stronger in 2020.
I'll give you that. Looks a little bit more svelte than he did before.
I'll say David King obviously taken out a little early last year with an ankle injury, but has come back.
Let's face it, Romero, that was a horrific injury.
Oh, it was. I still have nightmares about it to this very day.
Thanks, Dave. Can't get that out of my head.
But nevertheless, you can see he's fully vertical these days and putting some real hurt on Jake Shadows.
Right in the sternum. Just 350 plus pounds. That could hurt a bit.
No kidding.
Oh, but it looks... I'm not sure. I think the tongue sticking out on Jake Shadows, he may like that kind of thing.
That's true. And now Sage Scott trying to play some mind games at ringside here, but big bear hug from the heaviest of hitters in the Midnight Tribe.
Well, we haven't seen a whole lot of people do all that much damage to Jake Shadows over the past, but
that's true.
He's never been in the ring with David King.
Well, the number one question is, can Jake Shadows hit that spinning side slam on somebody the size of David King?
You mean you're trying to slam somebody bigger than Boss Man with a Boss Man slam? I don't think so.
Cover. 2.
Now Shadow's able to get out, only a 2 count.
Jake.
That tongue sticking out on Jake Shadows.
Let's say he's still in this thing. I'm surprised he's still conscious, to be perfectly honest with you.
I'm surprised he can breathe after he stomped on his chest. Oh, boy.
Ooh. Just, again.
With the clubbing blows, but like you said, when it's him.
They're all clubbing.
They're all clubbing. It's like getting hit with a log cabin.
And now, Jake attempting to cut David King off of the pass. Mount some kind of offense here. What a drop kick! But David King still on his feet. Wow!
Oh, boy. Able to get King up and over.
I believe that was a straight jacket flatliner, and the whole ring nearly collapsed.
You are absolutely correct.
And now Jake, he's said since the beginning, since coming to this company, he was hungry for competition, and we're about to see that firsthand, but David King way too close to the ropes. But
So using that shot like a stake through the chest.
When you're going against David King, you don't get the opportunity to just roll him away from the ropes. You're like, look, I got to play it where it lies, man.
You're absolutely right.
And now Shadows trying to build up, tuning up the creatures of the night. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, no! Cover 2. Not enough.
Not enough.
And even Sage Scott surprised at that kick out.
Yeah, you and me both. I'm just wondering about physics. Like
It's
how
true.
did...
Oh! And a little spit of disrespect by the taller Jake Shadows, but wait a minute.
That's a patooey from Poughkeepsie.
Oh, no.
No, nobody's getting up from the Smash Ultima. Yeah, that's right, a 5 count, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, David King!
Not just a 3, but a 5 count on Jake Shadows.
Now that's a victory for a heavy hitter right there.
Wow.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in 198 pounds from Richmond, Virginia, he is Tony Donati! Making his way to the ring, weighing in 171 pounds from the Great Lakes state of Michigan, he is the Aquabra Cyrus Satin!
Very interesting matchup here, Christian.
The Aqua Wonder versus the Bubblegum Badass.
Well, that is true. However, interesting color combinations aside, you're looking at a little bit of, I'd say, almost home favorite talents going up. Separate sons of the WWN, you could say. Tony Donati, proud graduate of the WWN Training Center, going up against Cyrus Satin, who has been an absolute standout in the Evolve recruitment camps. So we might be seeing the beginnings here of A, company-wide rivalry, and B, who knows, we could be looking at future stars on TV here.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I mean, we just saw Cyrus during the pay-per-view this weekend.
That's true, yes, at the Evolve Do or Die Showcase.
Yes, sir.
Cyrus Satin impressing quite a few people, and he's not the only one from that Do or Die Showcase that's making an appearance tonight, but we'll get to that later. However, a game of chess has broken out in the center of the ring here. Ooh, huge takedown from Donati. That amateur wrestling background really coming into play here.
Yeah, that and the fact that he could suplex the hell out of you.
That's true. Satin caught in a tiny net right now and trying to escape.
That's the worst kind.
Well, it's a net and it's tiny, but nevertheless, back and forth. These two have studied the tapes, my friend.
Donati halfway there to a suplex. Nope.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! He just deadlifted that tuna and slammed it to the mat.
Yeah, but he grabbed him right by the scallops.
That's true. No competitor wants a scallop grab. I don't care who you are.
That's the worst part about a pump handle.
And Satin attempting to break free. Roll under here. Oh! You want to talk about equalizers. Right hand from Donati can certainly shift the tide, as it were.
Yeah, those shoulder charges take the air right out of the Aquabra.
Go up and over goes Cyrus.
Oh, boy. Step behind.
Oh!
The flapjack.
I was saying, excellent waist takedown of his own here. See, he's the Aquabra for a reason, but we're kind of seeing a little gator wrestling here.
He's traveling to the swampland, I guess.
Could be. Side headlock, though, but Donati fighting his way out, but no! Satin able to lock it right back in. It's not very often that you see a competitor who's able to match Donati hold for hold.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of strong competitors, or maybe bigger guys than Donati, but to out-wrestle Donati, that is a feat upon its own.
Yeah, that's saying something. You're absolutely right. However, the Poseidon of pinfalls, let's see if Donati can keep up with the amount of pinfalls that this man is about to apply.
That's true.
Oh, looking for that V triggerfish.
Ooh! What a headbutt there. Perhaps too much of an equalizer. Both these men a little groggy. Oh!
Yeah, both of those guys got knocked silly, but Donati likes it that way.
Right, I was going to say, what a butterfly backbreaker. I can think of one other person on the roster who would be particularly interested in a butterfly backbreaker, but neither here nor there.
Well, does this person also do a butterfly suplex?
Yes, and perhaps wears pink, but that is not the point. The point is the Aquabra getting made humble old country way right in the center of the ring. This Pasco County crowd
firmly behind them. The Aquabra.
But Donati still in the driver's seat. Oh, and again, just the brutality from this young man.
Yeah, but how much punishment can Cyrus Satin take? We've seen him take a lot.
That, I think, is basically our theme of 2019, and what a rollout. No! Small package, but not enough, and what a clothesline.
Big running lariat from Tony Donati. That's a lot of beef to hit you with.
And again, is Donati apprenticing in pinfalls here? This is a whole new development.
Well, they were rather quick. Some of them might have been by accident. Either that or he's been studying Cyrus Satin's playbook. I don't know.
Could be, especially, that's the danger if you're in Satin's case, because when you've had the summer of Satin, there's a whole lot of footage out there.
You're absolutely
that people
right,
can
yeah.
deconstruct and reverse engineer.
My question is, did your prophecy come true with the Poseidon of pinfalls now being the professor of pinfalls?
Could be.
Now giving courses.
Is there a master class online from Cyrus Satin about pinfalls? I would take that. Just to learn how to call them. Oh, my goodness.
The walls of Donati?
I was going to say the most ironic move, putting a crab on an Aquabra, but it was.
Well, maybe that's why he got out of it.
That's true. Didn't stay on for long.
Under the sea. No.
So now we're going to get copyright claimed. Irish whip out of the corner. Ooh, Donati just a step too slow, and another pin from Satin, but just a 2 count.
Wow, Donati has definitely been studying the tapes. It's the second time he's gone for a V triggerfish. No dice.
Whoa! Going for the pop-up power bomb.
Turned it into a Hurricane Rana.
Full head of steam. Uh-oh, but out goes the Aquabra. Oh, and again, huge right hand from Donati. And we are about to see that Donati strength. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Well, pulled the feet right out from under him.
And now Satin up and over.
Oh, springboard. Very nice.
And the aquamarine-haired Aquabra is alive and kicking. That's
Going for the body slam, but Donati too fast.
Oh!
Beautiful fisherman suplex with a bat.
I'll say with the bridge, but
Yeah,
not
no kidding.
enough.
Like a bridge over troubled Cyrus.
That's exactly what we saw there. And Satin is taking a little longer to stir here. That might have taken a little more out of him than he was anticipating.
Well, Donati has been on a tear lately. He's been going through competitors since he's been here for about, 4 months now?
Yeah. And now hoisting the Aquabra up in no man's land here. Going for that superplex.
Ooh. Cyrus able to hold on.
What a shot, and down goes Donati.
Like a sack of potatoes.
And now,
there
there's
it
the
is.
triggerfish.
Hit right in the
Cover,
button.
2, 3, that's it.
Here is your winner, Cyrus Satin. Your following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the ACW Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Weighing 203 pounds from Detroit, Michigan. He is the most dangerous animal, Tyzan! And his opponent, weighing at 200 pounds even, escorted to the ring by fellow member of the Midnight Tribe, David King. He fights out of South Central Los Angeles. He is the reigning and defending ACW Cruiserweight Champion, Mr. A1, Sage
Our first title fight of the evening.
Yes, sirree.
And-
A1, baby.
And what a debut for Tyzan. So this guy, we see him absolutely impressed at the Evolve Do or Die Showcase just this past weekend. And I think management saw another cruiserweight with a heavyweights build and said, hey, wait a minute.
No, you're absolutely right. It's odd. No disrespect to Sage Scott ever, but it's odd to see somebody as thick as Sage Scott who is just about an inch or two smaller than Sage Scott.
And
Tyzan is stacked is what I'm saying. That
Right.
dude's a brick poop house as well.
yes. And looking to absolutely make waves here. And what a debut it would be. Could you even imagine crowning a new cruiserweight champion
How dare you?
to start off 2020?
Here's the thing. Can Tyzan do the things that A1 can do?
That remains to be seen.
Sage Scott boggles the mind. I've said it for over a year how good he is. And finally,
I say your predictions and accolades have come home to roost. But the most dangerous animal is staring down the champ right now. When you look at somebody with the physique of Sage Scott, you don't imagine that he gets tripped up by a lot of tests of strength.
no.
But so far, Tyzan has showcased that he may be as strong as Sage Scott, and dare I say it, maybe even stronger.
And he's got a gorilla on his drawers.
I mean, that's how you know you can take someone serious. But nevertheless, test of
There you
strength
go. Look
here.
at that, Romero.
Knuckle lock applied.
Ooh.
Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
I don't know if I like the way this is going.
The strength of this young man.
The veins that are popping out, Romero.
I don't know if they could.
Sage getting back up.
I
Hang
don't
on. There you go.
I don't know if they picked it up at home, but there was definitely chance of new champ before this match got started. Some deep arm drags there and a hip toss. Oh, and down goes Sage. Sage perhaps underestimating this young man.
And Tyzan is feeling the burn.
Now,
Yeah, A1 definitely needs to rethink his strategy.
Let's
He's
see.
like, come here, Dave.
Now, the other thing to keep in mind here is you've got David King at ringside, who is bigger than both of these cruiserweights put together.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Who has done absolutely nothing wrong, by the way.
This is true, but we did see a victory for David King earlier. Now you have to wonder.
In which Sage Scott did not interfere in any way, shape, or form either.
You are not wrong. But now Sage Scott getting back in.
Oh,
went for the code breaker perhaps, and
he
Sage
pushed him right the hell off and said, I don't think so.
very wisely saying, you know what, I didn't like that one.
Went
I didn't
right
like that
back
one
to
at all.
Dave and goes, yeah, no, I don't like that one either.
I think we've all experienced that one time or another. You go back, double check a doorknob, maybe make sure you saved your game a second time, even though you just did it. You know what? I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one. Let me try it again.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. David King putting
There
the
you
brakes.
go, A1 back in charge.
Oh, I see.
What?
They've moved our seats, so now you're seeing things a little differently, I see. Okay, that's fine. And now Sage dropping those heavy elbows right across the shoulders and the back of the head, and now...
Oh, boy, long distance, baby.
Full head of steam, and whoa!
Wow.
Right to the temple.
Drive-by shotgun to the mush.
Kick to the midsection as well. And now, oh, what a suplex.
Beautiful form.
And that's a whole lot of humanity to be suplexed in the middle of the ring.
You are not wrong.
2, just a 2 count. And now, champion's advantage in full form here. Sage will not lose the title unless he is pinned or he submits.
And he knows he's got till 5. I'm going to choke the hell out of this dude till 3.
Well, technically, he doesn't even have till 5. If he passes it, gets disqualified, he gets to keep the title.
Well, no, you're absolutely right, but we want to keep this thing going.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, he wants to keep this thing going. You know what I mean.
Oh, what
belly
a
to belly.
suplex.
Wow. Tyzan not used to getting that done to him.
No kidding. He is usually the unyielding powerhouse of any match he's involved in, and to have someone match his strength has got to be a little bit mind-boggling for this young man.
I'm not going to lie, I'm impressed, Romeo. This dude's a side of beef, for crying out loud.
I was just going to say, I think despite everything else, you have to be impressed with the debut of this young man.
He's seen a gym.
That's true. And a huge suplex.
But now he's in there with the champ, man. All that flexing and throwing around and all that kind of stuff, that may get you the good debut, but that's not going to get you the belt.
Well, I was going to say, this young man claims to be the most dangerous animal in wrestling. You see those tights, he's coming straight from the jungle. However, he's going up against the Midnight Tribe. And wait a second.
Able to get him in a headlock.
I was going to say, ducking and running and finally grounding the champ.
Well, that's one thing. I mean, that's a show of desperation right there. Just trip up your opponent. Just get him in a headlock. Get him in whatever the hell you can get him in.
Just stop the momentum and try to figure out the next plan.
Yeah, but right there, those legs were in the ropes.
I'll say excellent ring awareness from the champ. And you know what, Christian? I hate to say it, but since becoming champion, I think Sage Scott has really taken his game to another level here. At least in the last couple of defenses we've seen. He had an absolute barn burner against Eli Knight not too long ago.
Oh, that was fantastic.
And I'm starting to wonder if 2020 may end up being the year of the tribe. And that
scares you, doesn't it?
On behalf of this roster, yes. And now Sage.
I think that's Sage Scott's New Year's resolution.
Is to just run ACW.
Yeah.
Well,
it's the year of the tribe, baby.
That could be the case. Oh, wait a minute. Duck the clothesline.
Look at that nimbly-bimbly cat-like reflexes, Romero.
I'll say the very least. And what a leg lariat. Down goes Tyzan. Cover. 2. Not quite. Not quite.
Say so fast, that leaping leg lariat from Sage Scott. It just comes out of nowhere. Like you said, it's like getting hit in the throat with a tree trunk.
Right you are. And the height on that, too. Just explosive offense from our Cruiserweight champion.
I say he may be a wild animal or the most dangerous animal or whatever, but A1's got a rhino dropper it'll drop a rhino.
That's true.
I'm sure it'll drop a Tyzan.
That's true. Oh, and another huge suplex.
Just a gut wrench. Didn't care. Just, you're going.
Whether you wanted to get on the trip or not, whether you had a ticket or not, you're going for a ride. Sorry.
Oh, nobody in the pool that time.
What finesse on that moonsault, but all for naught.
Hell, a swan dive in the pool that's empty is still going to hurt. So.
That's true. A belly flop's a belly flop. Doesn't matter how pretty it looks.
Now, David King would be good at a belly flop contest. Just saying.
Whoa.
Could you imagine if Sage Scott taught David King how to do
look.
That moonsault up.
There's certain limitations even with the cheat codes
I'm
on.
kidding, Dave. Don't even attempt it.
And the most dangerous animal has come alive and has broken out of his cage. Oh! Cheetah-like code breaker there, but wait a minute.
What? Dave needed to talk to him. They were going to go over some strategy.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Mm-hmm. The problem is this is supposed to be one-on-one. Not one-on-one and one. That math is not what we're here for.
Well, you said it before. He was the size of 2.
It's true. David King could be his
one-on-one on 2. That's even odds.
One-on-one on 2-on-1. Wait a minute. David King could be his own Cruiserweight tag team. That's not the point. The point is we could be looking at a new champion here if not for the interference by David King.
Who is not interfering at all. Look at him. He's putting his hands up saying, I got nothing. Don't worry about it. Go wrestle your match. You little Tasmanian devil, get away from me.
Oh, wait a second.
And just when you turn your back, I mean, what?
Again, proving to be the greatest of equalizers.
Look at that gorilla press. That big son of a gun.
Oh, driving
Power
him
slam.
right
Jeez.
to the mat.
Who the hell said you guys can move?
Nobody said we could move. We just got here and it was moved.
To wish you a happy new year, and you're not there now.
I'm sorry, Epic. How can I make it up to you?
You're fired.
Damn it.
The only surviving member of the Crazy 88, Quentin Tarantino's favorite wrestler. The king of punk road style and a best wrestling maniac. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Death Proof, Aaron Weighing 190 pounds from Detroit, he is the Wicked King, Apolo Jr.
Interesting matchup here. Death Proof Aaron Epic going up against Apolo Jr., who, when you crunch the numbers, had one heck of a 2019 around these parts. But then again, so did Aaron Epic. Aaron Epic is the sole reason why Zachary Cooper is no longer here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He had to change address.
It's true.
He had to get a new realtor.
As I say, mail forwarding in the whole 9 yards. However,
I can't say too much because Aaron just fired me.
oh, great.
He asked me why we moved. I said, I don't know. I didn't move us. He goes, this is ridiculous. I went over there. You weren't there. You're fired.
I mean, he brings up a good point.
Should I leave now?
No, please.
All right.
Say, finish your workday, then clear out your desk. Anyway.
All right.
A little bit of old versus new. I hesitate to say that. We've got a younger athlete going up against an absolute ring vet, if there ever was one. The teacher v. the student, as it were. However, very different styles of wrestling.
Oh, completely.
I'll say Apolo Jr., definitely the embodiment of do or die, going up against Death Proof himself, Aaron Epic.
Steel plate in his head and all.
And once again, the Mat Wrestling Maniac living up to the title here by grounding this high flyer.
You know, it's funny. I thought that Aaron Epic might have given Apollo a shot in the mush that made him bleed, but no, that's just red stuff in his face that irritated the front row.
Well,
there's somebody who's going to need a dry cleaning bill, I'll tell you that.
Could be. And now Apolo Jr. trying to keep Aaron Epic locked, but what a
nice
takedown.
step through right there. Fantastic.
Wow, and look at that.
Yeah, and just like that, Epic's got it in hand. Now, if I was Epic, I'd be, yep,
Ooh.
right for the ribs. You're right, sir. That was not very nice.
I'll say we've seen our fair share of people here not here to do nice things, and I think Aaron Epic might be on top of it. And now maybe hurting future generations if there's a Apollo the Third anytime soon.
Apollo Jr. Jr.?
Apollo Jr. Jr. may be in danger here.
No junior for Junior.
And look at that now. Like an anaconda in the wild, just coiled around the body.
Yeah, just when you think you got out of it, nope. He changes it, and you're just as bad as you were before, if not worse.
And that's the thing. Aaron Epic, as soon as you think you've gotten freedom and broken away, that's exactly where he wants you.
Yeah. False sense of security, basically.
Just a 2 count. And Apollo Jr. able to escape.
And reassess.
Exactly, and has to immediately rethink his strategy. And you could see here, Apollo Jr. perhaps caught off guard, but Aaron Epic, stone-faced as ever. Serious business here. And wrenching on that wrist lock. That's how you know it's bad.
When he asks him to ask him if he
No,
wants to
that's
give up
insulting.
on a wrist lock?
You know it's bad when the pressure point and the joints are used in such a way that you're dropped to the mat just by your wrist, and you're like, well, no.
Yeah, it hurts. Mentally more than physically, believe it or not.
And now, once again, wait a minute now.
Look, for however long you've been alive, you've been in complete control of your facilities.
True.
You can move any way you want to. You can do anything you want. When somebody says, no, I'm going to bend you backwards, you go, yeah, no, you're not. And then they do it, it hurts mentally.
That's true.
It breaks you a little bit. It's like, I am not in control. And that's what Aaron Epic loves. Misery of the mind.
Oh, but look at this. Apollo Jr. building some momentum here. Reverse, though. Up and over. Oh, Aaron Epic was looking for a straight shot to the mush, as you would say, but
yeah, but
not
Apollo
enough.
able to evade. I think he might have hurt his hand.
Can you imagine? What a way to start 2020, to take down the man who took down Zach Cooper. What a way to start things off for Apollo Jr., who very well could be on the hunt for perhaps Cruiserweight gold, combat title.
Yeah, we weren't even sure if we were going to see Apollo Jr. for a while.
And yet here he is. And looking to keep up with Aaron Epic, but no!
Wow.
Snap side German suplex.
And the crowd silence is deafening. They hate themselves
Yeah, I was
some
going to
Aaron
say,
Epic,
this is
man.
not what anybody wanted. But that love of the misery of the mind extends to the audience as well.
It's true.
Aaron Epic loves to get under this crowd's skin. Oh, wait a minute now.
He's got him by his Padawan.
Oh, hit him right in the Padawan.
And now he's pinning him by the Padawan.
Aaron Epic perhaps looking to take down this youngling right here in the center of the ring. And Apollo Jr. able to get over to the brief safety of the corner.
Oh, man.
Oh, nothing scientific. That's just straight up mean.
Well, have you ever known Epic to be anything else?
Just a one-legged donkey kick right to the chest. Apollo Jr. is going to have heart palpitations now.
I'm glad I just got fired and not kicked him in the chest.
That's true. You got off easy.
I did.
And Aaron Epic not impressed with the crowd here, not impressed with his opponent, and now... Oh! Here's the thing. Anybody who has older siblings knows that nothing hurts worse than getting hit in the same exact spot twice. And I swear to you, Aaron Epic just chopped that young man right in the same spot he kicked him in earlier.
Dirty tender. Right in the neck meat.
Once again, speaking of meat, he has got this kid all stretched out here. Aaron Epic seemingly...
more shots to the ribs. Oh.
Aaron Epic looking to become the Stu Hart of the South here and just stretching this kid out.
He's dungeoning the hell out of him.
That's exactly what we're seeing here. And if Lee Canfield's not careful, Epic may be going for him as well.
I was going to say, don't get too close.
He'll stretch your meat too. What are we talking about? Anyway.
Jerky?
I was going to say, Aaron Epic may be looking to smoke this kid right here in the center of the ring. But Apolo Jr., we've seen him before, so tough, so young and hungry. But it may be that he caught Aaron Epic on a bad day. Oh, wait a second. Again, huge takedown.
Are you kidding me? Aaron Epic's having the time of his life. He sent Zach Cooper packing.
That's true. And now the question is, was Zachary Cooper the only one who could stop Aaron Epic?
Well, I don't know. Apolo Jr. has been on a tear lately, and he doesn't appear to have this one well in hand at all.
I'll say this is the ultimate test here. Ooh, big boot. Launching one across body, but can he capitalize?
Yeah, beautiful form, but unfortunately, the ass has been taken out of Apolo Jr. right now, and he just needs to recoup a little bit.
This is the opportunity that Apolo Jr. has been waiting for. Can he make the most of it?
I don't think he can capitalize right now. Physically, I don't think he can do it.
Ooh. And now these two competitors.
You know, mental misery aside, it's just a physical beating.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no technique here.
He's just taking a
no
lot
science,
of punishment.
just two men slugging it out.
Like you said earlier, that one shot, that was just mean.
Yeah. And just stiff shots exchanged, but Aaron Epic shot to the midsection. Oh, big shot from Junior.
Jumping in Seguri from Junior, able to get a little bit of a combo going.
Wow. Cover. Are we seeing an upset here?
I don't think so.
Now both men struggling to get to their feet.
You know how much damage you would have to do to Aaron Epic just to get the pin on him?
Right you are.
I mean, especially with that plate in his head, you better bring a car and hit him with that.
Are you throwing out strategy now?
It's a foreign object, but it might work. Oh! He got him in a cutter.
Cover. 2. Still not quite enough. Apolo Jr., though, is building momentum. Oh, attempting to hoist up Death Proof, but not quite. Oh! And spilling him out on the canvas. Cover. 2.
No, not enough. Wow, the wherewithal of Apolo Jr.
Now the question becomes, does that kind of determination impress Aaron Epic, or does that anger Aaron Epic?
I believe it would probably irritate the hell out of him. Like, take your ass whooping and go home. Don't draw this out. Like, don't make me run after you, kind of.
We're going to make it worse. Oh, standing sidekick.
Yeah, but notice, did not drop Aaron Epic, who delivered a headbutt to the back of the head.
And what a lariat. 2, still not quite. Although I will say,
yes,
the lights certainly seem to dim in the eyes of Apolo Jr.
Upon being headbutted by one Aaron Epic?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit. Ooh!
Trying for a spinning back kick, just couldn't put enough mustard on it.
However,
there you go, Michinoku driver.
2! So close once again. Very impressive by Apolo Jr., who's ascending. Wow. The agility of this young man. Wait a minute. Thought he was going for a pin. No, wait a second.
Wow, going for a whoa.
That's it.
How fast.
Pounds from Orlando, Florida. They are led by the one and only Nick J. Holiday. They are the prodigy of Pride, Eli Knight. The greater Malik Bosini. They are Culture Let this girl come to the ring. Supported by fellow members of the Rapture, Jared Diaz and Kyle Pickett. From Orlando, Florida, and the Bronx, New York, respectively, they are the uncanny Richard King and the limit, Jay Scott!
Well, whatever the case may be, Eli Knight starting things off against Richard King, and you were looking at two of the hottest young up-and-coming tag teams, not just in the state of Florida, not just in the South, but I would say in all of professional wrestling.
You're absolutely right, Romero. Rapture has taken over the world, and
I meant both teams. I definitely meant both teams.
I was going to say that Culture Inc. has come on the scene and burned it up. However, they're no Rapture.
Eli putting Richard King in the corner. Oh, just a little bit of tag, you're it.
Oh, boy. Don't anger Richard King. I'm telling you right now.
Wow. What a takedown of that leg.
He's the powerhouse of the Rapture.
Every tag team needs one.
Yeah, but look at him. He's getting swole, man. He's hitting them. He's hitting those weights hard.
He's seen a gym, too. Roll through, and now side headlock applied.
Well, I mean, let's face facts, Romero. You and I have done that analysis time and time again, that every great tag team has your high flyer and your heavy, strong man. So if Richard King needs to hit the gym and be that strong man, so be it. And he can also fly, by the way.
True, very dangerous. However, Eli able to slip out. And you have to wonder here, are we looking at a future feud between one of these teams and OAO, who are still our current crowned tag team champions?
Now, here's a question for you, Romero. Who do you think AOA or OAO would have more trouble with, Rapture or Culture?
That's a great question. We did see OAO tussle with some form of the Rapture at the end of last year.
That was awesome.
However,
that was not only was that a hell of a match, but Hollywood actually came out and said that, with the amount of crap talking that the Rapture does, they actually delivered, and anytime they wanted a shot again, that they would have it. So that spoke volumes.
Right you are. However, Culture Inc. has absolutely been burning up the state here.
Look how effortless he makes it look.
I say all of Culture Inc. Sometimes I think they are on a different level. However, gave Richard King way too much time. And now King.
Wow, got some height on that one.
Well, both going for the drop kick.
Move for move, Romero.
And this is exactly what I was looking forward to. These two teams evenly matched thus far. However, Culture Inc. still slightly newer to the game here.
Richard King actually showing a sign of respect, looking for a handshake.
And here's the thing. You've got Nick J. Holiday in Culture's corner, one of the absolute masters of mind games and planning when it comes to tag team wrestling. And you've got his mental strength going against Kyle Kidman, who is the master strategist when it comes to professional wrestling. So there is all kinds of of competition being involved here. And Malik jumping in Zaguri using his own partner for leverage.
What is this? Double slam.
That's like getting body slammed by David King.
Right. Nobody wants that.
And now Culture Inc. looking to be cleared for takeoff. Oh, but Rapture coming in and putting an end to
Yeah,
that.
spinning elbows say otherwise.
Oh, wait a minute here. Is Rapture trying to do what Culture couldn't?
Nope.
They decided no soup for you.
That is the genius of Kyle Kidman. No, they're expecting you to come flying in. Don't do that.
Do the opposite.
Yep.
And now this thing has completely broken down here. This is just a brawl between four angry young men.
Well, the bad thing is they're over by that cursed ring post
Oh, that's true.
where anything can happen.
That's true. Oh, wait a minute.
Kicks and misses.
Sidestep.
Kicks and misses.
Sidestep. Using the Rapture
Oh, I don't like that at all.
as their own distraction.
I don't care for that none.
Bringing it right back out. Eli and Malik standing tall here.
Well, referee Lee Clanfield's already up to, what, a 5 count?
I was just going to say, you don't want these teams getting counted out here.
No, sir. No gold in a count out.
And now, Malik Bossini, who I would say is maybe the powerhouse of Culture Inc.
I'll give you that.
He's got the strength, but oh no! Jay Sky taking Eli Knight out of the equation.
Right now, Malik is in a bad way. Oh, fighting his way out.
But Malik does not have eyes in the back of his head, and Jay Sky
What he does have is a foot in the face.
able to be the equalizer. And now,
Oh, sliding baseball kick to the face.
right to the temple there.
Now we're going to see the Rapture do what the Rapture does. Cutting that ring off in half.
So Rapture does what Culture don't. And now,
Sliding side tackle. Jumping in Segura using his own partner.
well, I was going to say, Malik had nowhere to go. Cover, two.
Richard King made sure of that. Still able to kick out.
I was going to say, the strength of Culture Inc., the training of Nick J. has done wonders for this young team.
Right now he's trying to talk Eli Knight up off the ground outside.
That's true. I don't know if there's a pep talk strong enough to get that to happen.
Yeah, Malik Bossidi right now not able to even tag out even if he could get over to his corner.
But Rapture still able to cut that ring off. You pointed it out earlier. That is one of their absolute greatest assets.
They do it like no other.
Once they have you
Oh,
where they want
no.
you, there is nowhere you can go!
Oh!
And Richard King,
Man.
first class, bringing those boots right in. And Malik, again, nowhere to go. He may be knocked out.
Oh, boys. Double or nothing. Nope.
Wait a minute.
What is
Oh, no!
Oh! Right to the baby Bossides.
That is not okay. Rapture looking to maybe get themselves disqualified if they're not careful. Cover. I would have had all the respect in the world if Malik had just laid there for the 3. There was no shame in that. You got future generations to think about. And now, again, Malik basically on an island at this point. He's got nowhere to go. Slips out his arms, but can he reach Sanctuary as Jared Diaz and Kyle Kidman playing mind games here?
Well, I will say this. If Malik could get out of that anaconda-like grip of Richard King's, Eli Knight is actually trying to get up in his own corner.
I'll say he looks like in no condition to help out, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Even if he was able to tag, I don't know if it would make any difference right now. Rapture has this match well in hand right now.
And wait a minute now. Malik with that
a
neck
cutter out the
breaker.
side.
Yeah, very nice. However, is it enough to make it to safety? Oh, wait a minute. No, in the wrong corner. Oh, and Jay Sky now. Big clothesline. Two. Still just a 2 count, though.
Once again, cutting that ring off in half. Tag made. Richard King making sure he isn't going anywhere.
Ooh!
Jumping high knee right there from Jay Sky.
Just rocking Bosidi right on the chin.
As if he hasn't been rocked enough. And a suplex just to add insult to injury.
And even Nick Jay starting to get concerned here. Cover, but just a 2 count. And this has been Rapture's game thus far. Oh, and just disrespecting Eli Knight. And this is the opportunity that they've been looking for as they lay the boots in.
Is the double stompy stomp.
To put it scientifically.
Oh, Eli Knight looks like he's ready to get back in, but
pacing in the corner here.
Richard King says, I don't think so, buddy. You want a tag? Nope. That's a big batch of no peas.
That's exactly what that is. And now, oh! I was going to say, King and Sky literally just another class of tag team when it comes to the division here at the Proving Ground.
Oh, knees to the sternum.
And look, staring Eli right in the eyes. Cover once again, too.
That's got to be it.
Not quite.
Man.
And Nick Jay attempting to get this crowd behind him as Rapture is yelling at Malik to go to sleep.
Malik able to get those elbows in the midsection. And there's an elbow in the face for his troubles.
And that's become the story here, as Malik just cannot get out. 2! Still only 2.
Like I've said a million times, nobody does it better than the Rapture. Making sure that you cannot tag your opponent or your partner. Oh, look, Jay Sky's in to do more damage.
And you can see the look on Malik's face tells the story. How much more damage can he absorb?
He looks like a zombie right now, like he's out on his feet.
And now, speaking of feet, Jay Sky locking in the walls of Rapture right there. Perfect product placement. Malik has got nowhere to go.
And Eli can do nothing but shout from the corner.
And the event center coming alive for Culture Inc., but is it enough?
Oh, able to get a couple of shots in on Jay Sky.
That's a desperate time calling for desperate measures here.
Release the hold, but can he capitalize?
Wait a second.
Oh, backstabber, but can he roll over to his corner and make the hot tag?
Let's say the hottest of tags, Eli Knight, is just about jumping out of his boots here.
It's do or die time right now for Culture Inc.
Malik has taken so much damage. And now Richard King in.
Oh, tag made.
Eli Knight in.
Oh! I think all that resting in the corner gave him a bit of energy.
Say Culture's got so much to prove, and what a back elbow.
And a kip up to boot.
And a couple of boots to Jay Sky.
Oh, nobody has taken the agility away from Culture Inc., but damn.
Full head of steam. Oh, Richard King can't get out of the way. Oh, what a knee.
It's a jumping high knee right there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, landing him right on the crown of his head.
And the King's crown may be damaged, but just a 2 count.
I might have a bend in one of the prongs or something.
Could be. And no, Richard King wisely rolling out to safety.
I'm on base. I'm safe.
I'm safe. And now Eli. Oh, wait a minute.
The master strategist.
Putting himself. That's a special kind of strategy to put himself in the line of fire.
Oh!
Up and over goes Eli Knight.
Kyle Kidman didn't even see it coming. That flew right over his head.
I feel like his young life just flashed before his eyes as his team got taken out
by a night flight.
That's exactly what we saw. You have got to be kidding me. Malik Bosidi looking to get back in this thing.
Now, we have seen Culture Inc. do quite a few great tandem moves, but is he in any condition?
To pull his weight? I don't know. Oh! And what a shot to the back of the head of Richard King. Cover. 1, 2.
Yeah, you were too close to the Rapture's corner, my friend.
I was going to say, we saw a sea of hands come in to interfere there.
Oh, the first one didn't get you, Eli, but the second one always does.
The sequel, bigger and better. Ooh. Malik getting a kick in of his own. And this thing can barely be contained here, folks.
1,000-pound strike with a kick in the mush.
I would say a little bit of a wombo combo there to be sure. And now Richard King getting back in. Oh!
Yeah, let's show you how tandem moves are done.
Assisted flapjack flatliner.
Wow, all the way across the ring. Oh!
In comes Eli Knight to break up the pin, putting his own body on the line.
Nick J. Holiday just pooped himself and ran back and forth.
That's how you know it was impressive. When Nick J does a victory lap, that's when you know it's impressive.
Wow. The distance he got on that, Romero, that was incredible.
Nearly coast to coast with that breakup of the pin.
And just in the nick of time.
And now Eli stopping Richard King from escaping once again.
Well, he knows that he's the legal man in.
Say we've got bodies strewn all over the ring here.
Oh, boy.
I'll say.
Malik able to actually get up King in a fireman's carry.
I'll say reinventing tandem moves. Wait a second.
King able to evade. Jay able to capture.
Whoa!
Oh, knocked out referee Lee Canfield.
I would say exploder suplex, but Lee caught in the line of fire. We have got a referee down here.
Oh, Richard, you can't win this way. There's no ref right now.
And the Rapture realizes their folly here. And now this is absolute no rules pandemonium here, folks.
Well, what the ref can't see, the ref can't judge.
Unfortunately, you are correct here. Anything is fair game at the moment.
Is there outside interference? No idea. Right now he's time traveling.
Well, there may be inside interference here.
Oh, boy.
Bodega Boy! Launched off the top rope, taking down everybody.
Like a bodega cannonball.
I feel like everyone has now officially gotten theirs.
Right.
Wait a minute, I stand corrected.
What is Nick J. Holiday thinking?
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Oh! The trust fall to end all trust falls.
What the hell is Nick J. Holiday doing?
I don't know, but I'm half expecting Lee Canfield to dive now. This is insanity.
Right, is Kyle Kidman going to do a coffin drop off the top now?
What a way to start 2020 here at the Proving Ground. Everybody is down except for the ref and Kyle Kidman.
Not going to lie, that was pretty awesome.
Unbelievable.
I think Nick J. Holiday was just so amped up from that other move, running back and forth.
If we weren't located here, I might have tried to make a dive.
I would not.
Would have taken me 15 minutes to get to the ring. Nevertheless, both teams back in. Jared Diaz down. Holiday down. Kidman may need to change his shorts.
Zach Romero, full head of steam, jumping over the top rope. Nope, don't think so.
Right, well, is there a stepladder? Nevertheless.
Hold my glasses.
This jacket's nice. Please hold this.
Going blow for blow right now. Got the Culture Inc.
This is what.
And Rapture, high knees.
This is what it's all come down to. These two teams vying for superiority. And that's the thing. No titles on the line, not even #1 contendership on the line. This is about a team proving which is best.
This is about spite, Romero, and nothing else.
Spite and pride here at the Proving Ground.
Oh!
Wait a minute!
Jumping right over Eli Knight.
Just as soon as you think you've got a handle on this, another body comes flying in.
This is one of the craziest matches I've ever seen, Romero.
Certainly a top contender for, I don't think we've seen anything like this all year.
Springboard from Eli Knight.
Wait a minute. 2, 3, that's it.
Here are your winners, Cruiserweight! Ladies and gentlemen, your following non-title match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from the 505 in Albuquerque, Mexico. She is part of the Latino Alliance, Myka. Making her way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey. She is the ACW Women's Champion, the Lady of Rock and Rumble, Avery Taylor.
All right, non-title contest for one forever champ Avery Taylor. And Myka, what is it? Myka Madrid, right?
That is correct.
All right, newcomer here to ACW Proving Ground.
I was going to say, we've seen some impressive debuts last year. We saw a few different ones already tonight. Now, although it is a non-title affair, you got to imagine there's a lot riding
There
on
you
this,
go.
especially for Myka.
And the forever champ, what Miss Avery Taylor showing a sign of respect for our newcomer.
I was going to say, she's kind of the face that runs this place to a certain degree.
Absolutely.
So I assume every newcomer has to kind of bow to the throne a little bit.
If they're smart.
Well, that remains to be seen.
And a pose from the champ.
Well, let's just talk for a moment. You're looking at a champion who has had an unbelievable rise to stardom.
Just 2019 alone.
A graduate of the WWN Training Center, and now just this last week announced to be an Evolve competitor. She has risen so quickly, and
All the brightest stars do, Romero.
continues to showcase just why that is and why she claims to be the forever champ.
Little Miss Zipper Boots is no joke.
Oh! Taking the champ down.
Oh boy, got her in a wrist lock.
Now, Christian, you got to wonder how much of this is
Madrid able to sneak at it. Wow.
how much of this is a confidence game. If you're Myka, you're coming in going, well, I've seen Avery Taylor take on everybody. Thunder Kitty, Catalina Perez, Lexi Gomez.
She's got a legacy, let's put it that way.
And now you're coming to try to usurp that, even not for the title, but just to kind of throw her off. Or is that confidence built up by the fact that you can study Avery Taylor all day? She's got a year's worth of a portfolio.
That's it.
You're brand spanking new to this side of the
have
world.
the Cliff's Notes, basically.
Yeah, and Avery Taylor is going to find it very difficult to study up on Miss Madrid.
Especially considering this is her rookie opening debut, basically.
Right, and cover. Ooh.
I'll basically put it in football terms. A running back can have one hell of a rookie year and break all kinds of records, but as soon as there's game tape on him for the following year, not so much.
As soon as you can be studied, then you're broken.
That's exactly right.
Oh, well, that remains to be seen here.
Fortunately, we have Alex Green on cameraman who gets all the right angles.
Oh, wait a minute. Avery trying to stop the momentum of Myka Madrid. Ooh, and brought her right in to her spider's web and knocked that knee right on the chin. Oh!
Just kicked right through her.
Ooh. That is a kick. Cover. Just a 1 count. Did someone not let Myka know that this isn't for the title? She is fighting like it's main event at WrestleMania right now.
Look, for her it is.
That's true.
Think about it. This could be the only shot that she gets. And if this is your only shot, you better take it.
That's true.
This young lady means business.
Mom spaghetti and all that.
Yep.
And we get
Thanks,
one
8
shot.
Mile. I get it.
I'm trying. New year.
She's not from Detroit, though.
I know, but I'm trying to go with pop culture references from the last, 20 years instead of earlier like we did last year.
All right, I like what you're doing. Continue.
And now, wait a second. Lady of Rock and Rumble stretching Myka out here. It seems to be the theme of 2020.
Stretching meat, stretching Myka.
That's true. Big chop. And the champ feeling very confident here.
Well, how could she not be? I mean, come on. When you've gone through as many competitors as she has.
You're not wrong. At a certain point, when you've got the list that she does, you're going to start to believe your own hype.
It's an impressive resume, Romero. Let's face it.
I would almost go, whoa, what a chop back from Myka. I would almost go as far as to say is if our women's division expands this year, I think Avery Taylor might be somewhat to thank for that. Because how many times can she continue to beat this roster and be our champ? You got to go elsewhere to bring in new blood.
Well, think about it. In the last year, it went from like 3 or 4 girls. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Tarantula.
Tarantula from Madrid.
Wow.
That's a spicy spider.
But just think how the women's division itself has grown in the last year. There's a lot of people that want to take a shot at Avery Taylor. We've had newcomers come in from different companies. We've had them come in from other states.
Right you are.
They want the gold that she's got, and she is not willing to give it up, Romero.
Well, I was just going to say, I think, regardless of her attitude or confidence, I think she has certainly brought a level of prestige to this title. And I think it is one of the most sought-after championships we've got in the company. And although it's not on the line tonight, you got to think if Myka can do the impossible and topple the champ, that's going to get some people talking.
It'll definitely get her in the conversation, as you would say. Right now, unfortunately, the title is not up for. I was going to say champion's advantage. She can take all the time she wants.
That's true. It's the ultimate champion's advantage. Yeah. There's no title on the line at all.
Right now, I'm just sniffing out the rookie.
Ooh. And again, you have seen Avery Taylor learn something from every opponent that she's come across here at the Proving Ground, here at ACW, at WWE in general. You see her evolve with each match, get better and better. Just a 2 count. The toughness of Myka Madrid. Certainly surprising me, maybe surprising Avery Taylor as well.
I like the tenacity of this young lady. Like you said, title isn't even on the line, but she's fighting like it is.
Well, that's going to certainly put her on a different level than perhaps some of her peers.
Wow! Very nice.
Turn cross body. Just a 2 count, but a 2 against the champ, no less. Also, the champ in her ring. She has said before, this is the house that Avery Taylor owns.
Mm-hmm.
That is her ring, and the fact that Myka Madrid is able to get a 2 count, a confident 2 count on the champ is impressive in its own way, but wait a minute.
A clean 2 count, as you would.
And a kip up from Taylor.
Well, that just means this Myka Madrid is no joke.
That's true.
She has learned her craft.
Well, like we said before, you've got a whole year and then some of tape to study. Oh, wait a second. Pin once again. 2. Another 2 count on the champ.
Now, my question is, if you're just coming in...
Wait a minute, hold on.
And you've done all these tapes...
Hold the phone, cover again, 2 once again.
Who would you go to as a spar partner that could emulate...
Oh, that's a great point.
...the moves that Avery Taylor does? Because that's what you need to do.
Yeah, throwing elbows at a body pillow is not going to cut it. Oh, wait a second, though. Interesting pin variation, but just a 2 count still. These ladies are ready to go to war here. Oh, hold on. Oh, big clothesline.
Look at that, Madrid just picking up Avery Taylor.
What a scoop slam. And a drop kick.
Wow.
And now cover. 2. Just a 2 count still.
Now, I'll be the first one to admit that Avery Taylor has not taken all of her opponents as seriously as she should have. However, I think that one Madrid needs to be taken very seriously. With this is the first time we've seen her, definitely not the last.
Cover. 2.
And it appears she has definitely done her homework.
No kidding.
This could be a dangerous competitor here in ACW Proving Ground.
Christian, I don't say it often, but I completely agree. I think Avery Taylor might have taken this newcomer lightly, and it is starting to backfire here. And you got to wonder if the champ is getting a little nervous.
I don't know, but I'm surprised to say she's a little worse for wear right now.
Wait a minute. Oh, encore! Right in the center of the ring.
Time to end it quickly.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
Cyrus for our winner, Avery Taylor.
This Sunday, January 12th, your Lady of Rock and Rumble, your rock star, Avery Taylor, is finally making her long awaited debut at Punk Pro Wrestling. And the first victim on my list is gonna be none other than the thrill seeker, Justin Black. You want to talk about a thrill? You're looking at the thrill. You're looking at the main attraction. You're looking at the rock and roll dream. And when I arrive in style, VIP, when I give you my beautiful encore in the center of the ring, everyone's gonna know that Punk Pro Wrestling belongs to me now. Punk Pro Wrestling is about to get rocked out.
Your following main event is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WNC Florida Championship. Introducing first the challenger, weighing in at 240 pounds from Mexico City, Mexico. He is the Texas champion, El Chingon de Texas. He is Max Castellanos. And his opponent, weighing 265 pounds from the island of Cuba. He is the reigning and defending WNC Florida champion, the mercenary pitbull, Romeo. ¡Esta es de la Florida! ¡Tú estás en mi casa mañana!
Main event of our first ACW Proving Ground of 2020.
And I have a feeling we're going to need subtitles for this match, Romero.
Perhaps.
But I've been doing my English or my Spanish Rosetta Stone.
I was say, not a good start. I've been learning, studying.
I've been learning words.
Good.
Sometimes a phrase or two.
Nice, excellent.
It's all in Spanish.
Collar and elbow here. I say these two men, no strangers to titles. However, it is all about the WNC Florida Championship. And let's talk for a moment about the roller coaster ride that was Romeo Quevedo's 2019. Starting things off as ACW Combat Champion leading into 2019, only to lose it to Danny Vincent.
Nobody saw that coming.
And then wins and losses and momentum and heartbreaking obstacles.
But then
going up against Gabe Zilla to dethrone the first WNC Florida champion. And ever since then, the title has been his legacy.
I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. He's had takers from
all
kinds,
over.
Yeah.
All different weight classes, fighting styles.
Look at tonight. We got Max Castellanos from Texas.
No kidding.
He's a Texas champ.
And what a debut it would be. You got to wonder, did he leave enough room in the carry-on for a second title? That's the question.
That's a good question. Or did he drive here?
Oh, could be. And he is one of the few competitors that we've had going up for this title that can actually look the champ right in the eye. They are about just a hair difference in terms of size and strength here.
So many things I want to say right now, but are in poor taste.
Thank you. Glad it's new year, new you.
I'm trying.
And Max here,
As long as you see it.
grounding the champ. And I gotta say though, speaking of new year, I love that we already are seeing new faces on the roster here.
Different debuts. Well, I mean, that's what we've been doing here at the Proving Ground for the last year.
All right, you are. We've had an absolute, I would say, breakout 2019 as a company. And we are looking to continue that trend into 2020. And debuts like the one you're seeing here add to that goal. Now, let's keep in mind, champion's advantage still.
Always.
Max has to chase Quevedo. Quevedo doesn't have to chase Max.
I'm not 100% sure that something didn't snap in Quevedo. I think he's kind of slowly losing his mind.
Well, that could be a conspiracy here. We have certainly seen some harder edges of Quevedo, and that's saying something because he used to be king of the combat division. So to see a harder edge now,
well,
that's
yeah,
really
especially
scary.
after the deal that he had to go through with Mi Familia, with Salazar and that
true.
whole thing.
That's true. Woo!
Woof.
I'll say, Max, I don't know if he's the physique that you want to be trying to tough guy against, but now these two slugging it out in the center of the squared circle.
Castellanos actually getting the upper hand until the equalizer of a boot to the face.
Oh, wow! What a combination from the challenger.
So that was quite impressive from Max, but is he ready for Quevedo? I mean, once he gets going, is he aware of what Quevedo can do?
I think so. We've been talking about it all night. The one benefit, the one advantage all these newcomers tonight have had is they've been able to study up on their opponents.
Because we give them entertaining programming.
That's true. Week in, week out on the YouTube channel.
Whether you're fighting this opponent or not, we're just fun to watch, damn it.
Well, that's true. And I gotta say, Max C has absolutely been going uphill here. Oh, but look at that.
Cat-like reflexes of one Quevedo.
Jumping Enziguri.
Oh, boy. Get away from the front row.
Whoa!
Things will be crashing.
And again, someone with the physique, the muscle mass of Romeo Quevedo should not be flying like that, and yet here he is.
Yeah, Air Quevedo. I don't know how he does it.
Like a Stinger missile. Oh, wait a minette.
Like you said, cheat codes enabled.
And wait a minute now.
Whoa!
Up and over.
Flying Castellanos.
The champ of Texas flying over the top. Taking the fight to our very own WNC Florida champion. And here's the other thing, Christian. That title is not supposed to leave the state.
No, it's
if
a Florida.
If
Well,
Max wins the Florida title, he can't take it back with him. He's got to defend it here. What a crossbody.
That's true, but is it the same rules with his, Texas champion belt?
I don't know.
If Quevedo wins it, he's got to go to Texas to defend it?
I think I speak for everybody here in Pasco when I say there's a different set of rules in Florida.
That and we don't know geography well.
Also true. Oh, and Castellanos still making chase here against Quevedo. Whoa!
Oh!
Not only did he land hard on the apron, but you see his ankle twist on the way down.
Oh, yes, I did.
That could be a lot of long-term damage here.
Wow. Max able to get back up on his feet. I was surprised at that.
I think that's all adrenaline at this point.
Yeah, usually somebody kicks your ankle out from underneath you, you're going to the hospital.
I say, we talked about it. Oh, there go the digits. We talked about it earlier with David King. Huge ankle injury. Took him out for several months. So the fact that this challenger is still trying to stay on his feet is incredible on its own. And now Quevedo may be looking to dismantle this young man.
He's just giving him a hand, Romero. Oh, there you go. Cursed ring post. Meet Max Castellanos.
Oh!
Max, post, Max. And now he's introduced to the floor.
True, he's getting the full tour here of the event center. You just got to pay extra for that. And now rolling in. Covered by the champ. Just a 2 count. Oh, again!
Was that the same hand?
Why does he hate his hand so much?
Man, he is going to break those fangles.
Hard to pop a Prangle with busted fangles. That's what Nana Romero always used to say. What are we doing? Anyway, the champ standing triumphant.
I love Nana Romero's rhymes.
She was a very clever woman. Nevertheless, main event action here.
Beautiful.
Wow, just deadlifting the opponent. Cover, but still just a 2 count. And that's the thing about Quevedo. As soon as you think you're out of the woods in terms of his high-flying ability, just kidding. His power is near unmatched at times.
Well, that, and we've seen him change up his game plan how many times going for ring technician.
Right,
like
you
he
are.
has gone amateur wrestling, background, collegiate badass.
If it serves his purpose, he will absolutely change on a dime.
And that's the show of a great wrestler right there. If you can change your entire game plan to suit your opponent, man, there is nothing you can't do. And that's why he's got the gold.
I know we saw earlier a recognized most dangerous animal, but you may be looking at the top of the food chain when it comes to the proving ground in the form of Romeo Quevedo.
What, A1 St. Scott?
Well, I mean, that could also... Different weight classes, shut up. Oh, wait a second. Max putting on the brakes, and what a boot to the champ. And again, just as soon as he thinks he's got it, Quevedo running him over.
How do you take a shot like that and just come back?
If nothing else,
so effortless.
That kind of toughness wins my respect every time.
Yeah.
Because if I got even hit with a quarter of that, I would be like, well, time to retire.
All right. Time for Romeo Quevedo to get cocky. Got him in a fish. Is that a fish hook? You're not allowed to do that anymore. Well, since when has that ever stopped him?
He's got till Cinco.
Very good, Romero.
He said it first. I'm not taking full credit.
Oh.
And as he says, Mr. Number 1 is really showcasing why he is on the top of that list.
I thought he was Mr. 23.
It depends on the day. Wow! The snap of that suplex. If we can see that again in slow motion, just wow. Just
Yeah, you think it does more damage to the back, but it doesn't necessarily. It's really to the back of the head.
No, actually, you know what it does the most damage to? The soul leaving your body upon impact.
Well, yeah, no, there's that too.
And now Quevedo ascending to the heavens, but no, the challenger cutting him off of the pass. What a chop.
Well, I'm just saying, the difference between a regular suplex and a snap suplex like that is the speed. Your brain inside your skull is sloshing around. That's an easy way to get a concussion, real fast.
Oh!
It's a do-or-die moment for Max Castellanos over there.
And he just hoisted the champ, who landed in a heap, and both of these men are down.
Right now, both these men trying to get to their feet.
Title on the line.
And look who's up first, Max.
This young man, very impressive debut here against Quevedo.
Castellanos actually able to get up to his knees.
Oh, and taking the fight to the champ.
Yes, sir. Just like the true warrior they are.
I mean,
not even getting back up to their feet before they're swinging.
This speaks volumes about the toughness of both these men. Oh! As soon as you think you've got Quevedo down, just kidding. Oh! Kick to the sternum. Irish whip.
Up and over.
One step ahead here. Whoa!
Looks like Quevedo was not ready for that. Wow, beautiful power slam from Castellanos.
Just a 2 count.
I don't know if that was more power or inertia.
Oh, this
That's
is pure
power right there.
Wow!
I stand corrected, Romero.
Huge side slam, but no, the champ very wisely rolling out of the way, away from the possible pin. If Max could have made that, we might see a new champion here.
No, you're not wrong. Fortunately, like you said, Romeo Quevedo does not have any tape on Max Castellanos.
Well, Quevedo here is showing why he's been able to remain the WNC Florida champion for as long as he has. The longest, the record-setting title reign.
Because he's badass.
Because he's smart.
Oh.
He's powerful. He's got the cheat codes on. He read the strategy guide.
And he's a badass?
And he's a badass.
There you go. Oh, right into the corner. The cursed ring post's cousin. Oh boy. Double knees to the face from Quevedo.
Saito suplex. Planting Max right in the ring. And now Romeo hoisting him up. Whoa, roll through with that Samoan drop. Oh, Asai moonsault from the second rope too. Still not quite. We have seen the type of competition who's been taken down with a move like that. And the fact that this young man kicked out speaks volumes. And Quevedo, the champ, vertical first.
Oh, boy. Looks like he's got bad intentions there, Romero. Castellanos still woozy. Just able to get to his feet. Quevedo saying something in Spanish.
Wait a minute, though. Oh, what a backstabber. Oh, could this be? Are we seeing a new champion here? 2!
So close.
And again, Quevedo rolling very wisely out of the ring to avoid being pinned again. You got to wonder how many kickouts does he have left. Oh! And looking to take his head off.
Oh, boy. Like you said, champion's advantage. Foreign objects may be used.
Oh, wait a second here. No, hold on.
I don't mean they may as in they're allowed. I mean they may as in they just might.
This is bad news. Referee Kent may need to call this thing.
That's no folding chair.
No, that's
a heavy duty. Let's put it this way. I have no problem sitting in that chair. That's how heavy duty that chair is.
Wait a minute!
Oh,
Cyrus
what the hell is
Satin
this?
tackling the champ!
Your winner by disqualification, Romeo Quevedo.
Cyrus Satin bringing the fight to the champ here. Wait a second, and now wait a minute.
Quevedo getting the hell out of Dodge.
I was going to say, I don't know if Quevedo thought he left his troubles with Satin in 2019, but they have come back in 2020. Whoa, wait a second. And Satin now, WNC title in hand. And Satin says he may be done waiting and he wants that title as he's checking on Max. Wait a second. Like a snake ready to strike. Quevedo slithers in and slithers right back out.
Like a pit viper.
And now a standoff here.
Ooh, he's going to have to be quick. Now's your chance. There you go.
And we might be on the cusp of our first big feud of 2020 as Satin and Quevedo clearly have unfinished business. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start the year here at the Proving Ground. This has been unbelievable. What a showcase of debuts here and title fights. And you can expect that and so much more in the coming months here.
Hang on a second.
Whoa,
I don't think
wait a
Quevedo's
minute.
done.
Wait a minute. Like it or not, he is still the WNC Florida champion. Well, as I was saying, for everybody here, for Christian Override, I'm Zach Romero. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you here next time.